Less members. What happened? Why less members today? Did they join at least online? Online regular count is 30. Okay, cool. So we are going to start the session. Let me start. And we are almost types of models we are running, I guess. Right? Am I right? Good. Types of models we are going to close today in another few minutes. 82. And after this types of model, learning function we already done. Life cycle, model life cycle actually. After model life cycle, ML algorithm life cycle, the next topic will be train and test data sets. Train data set and test data set. We'll see. Luckily, mostly today only we are going to start the practical. We'll see respectively. What is that? Life cycle. Learning function we already done. This we are running. Rishi sir, did you join for today's session? Rishi, can you text me? No response. Maybe let him join actually. Topic number 6. Life cycle. Sorry, other guys kindly please be on the line. Rishi sir, are you from UK? I have small information in terms of some job relative. Can we have a call actually? Do you know about my number? Okay, one bit. Online team, hold on sir. Just please be on the line. Either you can drop mail also, that is still fine. I have shared actually. Rishi sir, you can connect with me. Okay, fine. Not immediately, later we can talk. Fine, we are good to go. Thank you. Let's. This one is upcoming topic. Team. I already started about the discussion types of model. So simple, there are 3 types. The first one will be supervised learning model. The second one will be unsupervised actually. Unsupervised. The third one will be reinforcement learning. What is the third one? Reinforcement actually. Daniel, what do you mean by unsupervised learning? So simple. When you're talking about unsupervised learning, here features required, the next one will be labels required. I mean to say input required, the next one will be output also required. Then you have to go for, imagine there is a data set having the features and target variable. Then you have to go for supervised learning model. The next one, unsupervised learning model. Daniel, there is a data. Then when you're talking about unsupervised learning model, it is having only features actually. By using that features, what max operation we can perform? Group by. It's grouping the data. What it is doing? Grouping the data. Reinforcement learning, it is a kind of some especially later we can discuss. There are mostly three important topics here actually. Kind of some agent, the next one environment, the next one point system. Environment, the next one will be points actually. Points system. You can also call it as a score system actually. Okay, we are good to go. Daniel, when you're talking about the supervised learning model, there are two types, Daniel. The first one will be regression. The second one will be classification. When you're talking about the regression, the target variable will be continuous value. What value? Continuous value. Continuous value. I mean to say numerical number. Numeric number. The output is the numeric number actually. Let me tell you classification. Set of classes. The target will be kind of some set of, I mean to say fixed of classes. Set of classes. Either male or female. Go back to the Titanic dataset. Go back to the Titanic dataset. Survived column having the two values. Either survived or not. 0 or 1 actually. Still you can say. Okay. Yesterday we covered these are all. And the second point will be, unsupervised learning model. I am giving a small recap if anyone joined just now. The first one is so called as a clustering. And second one is called as a dimensionality reduction. Reduction, right. When I'm talking about the clustering, simple, it is kind of some apply group by technique actually. Group of clusters. Group of what exactly? Clusters. Now, anyway, let me just try to start from here. Team, these are all very easy, man, and you have to prepare. We covered these are all. Regression model. Output is continuous value. Unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, we will train the model by using only input, but there are no labels. In unsupervised learning, grouping the data based on what exactly? Similarities. Based on similarities, we need to group by the data. Can we stop that actually? Is it okay? Yeah. Next one. Types of unsupervised learning. The first one will be good. Thank you. First one is the clustering. Next one is a dimensionality reduction actually. Daniel, what do you mean by clustering? Tim, in Panda's perspective, in Panda, yeah, you're right, sir. Somebody is telling that is K means clustering only. That we can talk later. Actually. It is the task of grouping the data based on some similarity. That is called as a clustering. In Pandas, we need to call as a group by, but in machine learning, we need to call as a cluster. We need to call cluster actually. Right? Look at this image. There is a one basket would have. In that basket would have some different objects along with that fruits actually. Yeah, by color you can just try to separate. By shape you can separate. By size you can separate actually. I mean to say cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3. These are all things we can apply. Different things we can apply. If you are looking at this one, introduction to the cluster, and imagine I have given the input. I have given only input. There is no label. This one is this one is the ball we need to use in cricket actually. There is a volleyball. There is a different things actually. But let me tell you, if you have given this data to the ML model, it is in a quick review. It will walk through the data. It will understand what we have given. Then it will apply cluster. Hey boss, what you have given, I don't know, but I can see one pattern. Those are all top three, which is belongs to similar actually. I can see that. The second one will be the different one, and the third one will be the different one. Everything has its own unique features actually that it can recognize. Okay. Why it is doing this kind of grouping actually? Why it is doing? Here is the beauty. Once it is applied group by technique, next time imagine this ball suddenly came actually. This one belongs to which category? Either this one or this one, sir. Which one actually? Third category. Now it will easy to recognize, okay, this is not belongs to the first one, this is not belong to the third one, and directly it can tell what exactly this one. If you have given what you have, it is separating actually. Later, if any new data point came, it will tell this data point belongs to this group actually. I hope you're getting, right? If you want, I will give you one small example. Think like these are all different people. And this one is a pin code number 1, pin code number 2, pin code number 3. 3 pin codes, 3 areas actually. Suddenly new person came. He is telling my pin code will be so and so. Then definitely he belongs to third category. Are you getting or not, sir? This person is came. Definitely he belongs to first category. Is my voice is echo? Okay. Let's move on. Now the next one, dimensionality reduction. What is the next one? Dimensionality reduction. Right. One small point I wanted to talk with you. What do you mean by dimensional? What do you mean by dimension? Dimension means a column name. You can also call as a feature. You can also call as a column actually. Dimension means it's a simple column. It's a simple what exactly, sir? Column actually. It's a simple. It is called as a column. Now here is the story. Yeah. Now reduction means reduce. What do you mean by that actually? Why we need to reduce the column? Why we need to reduce the column? Let me take a data. Person name, area, rice packs. Now the first one will be person name. Let me tell you, Daniel. 1 acre, 10 rice packets. Prasad, 2 acres, 20 rice packets. Raju, 3 acres, 30 rice packets. Okay. Make a note on this. Make a note on this. Now I hope you understand clear picture. There is a data. Now I have a small question for you. I mean to say, yeah, good. This one is a feature number 1. Feature number 2. I mean to say target variable. What variable? Target variable. Can I say or not actually, sir? Right. Now I have a question for you. Getting rice packets depends upon area only. Depends on what exactly? But not depends upon person name. Will you accept or not actually? Conclusion of the story. Of course, would have a 2 columns. Would have a how many columns? The first column name is the name. Next column name is a area. But target variable having the more impact on input variable. If the input variable is increasing, automatically target variable is what exactly happens are increasing. But area and rice packets having relationship, name and rice packets having what exactly? Then what we can do, we can just try to drop this column. Dropping this column is called as a dimensionality. Dimension means column. Dimension means column. Reduction, reduce actual. Whenever you are working in a machine learning algorithm, we do have a data having 4 columns, column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. Sometimes these columns may not impact with the target variable. What are all columns are not impacting with the target variable, you can delete, no worries. Unnecessarily, it can disturb the algorithm if you're not deleting actually. That is called as a dimensionality reduction. That is called as a dimensionality reduction actually. Okay. Machine learning, that's it. Best example, you need to call it drop method, that's it. That's why drop method would have any data frame. Only for machine learning. Only for machine learning. In data pre-processing, you can use this column. You can use this categorical data actual. That too deleting in the sense from data frame, not from original file. We know that, right? Yeah, good, good. This is the task of simplifying our data and describing it is with fewer features without losing much generality. What do you mean by generality? Very, very important. In machine learning, I will talk actual. What do you mean by generality, generalize well also. Machine learning model will do the good prediction with unknown data set. Machine learning model will do prediction with unknown data set. Go back to my father example. How many images he collected? 100. 50 belongs to cat, 50 belongs to dog. What is the first operation? Shuffle. Second operation, splitting. What is the splitting ratio? 70-30. Good. 70 images he trained. 30 images he kept under the pillow. He didn't train me. That 30 images is called as a unknown data set. What data set? But still I need to do the right prediction. That is called as a generalized well. That is called as a generalized well actually. Conclusion of the story. Once after the training is done, get ready. You have to face unknown data set which is not trained by you. Then you have to give the good prediction. You have to give what exactly? Good prediction, right? That's what. The dimensionality reduction algorithm will find the ways that group them actually and losing little information. It is okay. Imagine there is some relationship, that's still okay. Not like it is not impacting more actually, then still you can delete what are all columns not impacting actually. We are good to go. Online team, hold on. Yeah, you can apply correlation, sir, to find the relation between actually. We can apply the correlation to find the relation between actually. Oh, I can see more today. More people from online actually. Okay, fine then. Let's move on. Either online or offline, that's okay. The third one will be reinforcement learning. That is a separate topic. I can talk later actually. The good news will be we're done with this types of model. Move to the next one. Life cycle. That is the next topic. Wow. Get ready, sir. Get ready. Life cycle. Machine learning having one life cycle. There are some fixed steps actually. What are those things, The first one is called as a data collection, data preparation, data wrangling, train the model, test the model, model deployment. That's what I told. That is a separate topic. I will talk with you later actually. Reinforcement learning, we will discuss separately, sir. Yeah, good. There are mainly 6 steps involved here actually. Data collection, data preparation, and take care. Data preparation, data wrangling, train the model, and what exactly meant test the model. One more trainer, any other trainer, he may include any other step actually. That is okay. It is not like only these fixed steps actually. Somebody can tell data pre-processing, data analyzing. These are all, things he can tell actually. That is still okay. We can talk. Okay. Yeah. Move on. Data collection. Team, let me tell you, any data science project, first step is called as a data collection. First step, go back to my father example. Yeah, here onwards I will tell my father example. What is the problem statement? Yeah, to recognize cat and dog. So the problem statement. For that problem statement, my father supposed to collect the data. What we need to do? Same thing like that. Once you join in a company, definitely there is a problem statement. Client will tell actually. For that problem statement, we have to collect the relevant data. Though the training is cat and dog, my father is supposed to collect cat and dog, but not flowers data. But not what data? Flowers data. Relevant data we need to collect actually. Data gathering is the first step in machine learning life cycle. In this step, we need to identify different data sources. What do you mean by that? Sir, in real time, the data can be CSV data, JSON data, Excel data. That's okay. Data can be available in database also. These are all so-called as the different sources. These are all so-called as a imagine client will tell data is available in LFS. What do you mean by LFS? Local file system. We need to write a Python program. We need to load actually. It's a simple. Ultimately, whenever you are loading the data, let me tell you the good news actually, we'll get always data from madam. We'll get always. That's what you need to be understand. In this step, we need to identify the different data sources. The next one, data can be collected from different sources such as files, databases, and web scrap actually. Can you talk with me? What is the first step? Data? Nice. Next step actually, data preparation. What do you mean by data preparation? During the data preparation, we should understand about the data format, like a quality of the data. Okay. Nothing is there. Data preparation is nothing but, load the data. In our project we done, right? We are able to find out the data types. We are trying to finding out just knowing how many missing values. Not handling, just knowing. What is a date column having the what format actually. These are all nothing but you are trying to understanding about the quality of the data. What is that, sir? Quality. Yeah. During the data preparation, we should understand, just understand, that's it. Just know something like know about the data. A better understanding of the data leads to effective. Let me tell you, a better understanding of the data leads to what exactly? Effective outcome actually. Best example in KBHP location. If you wanted to find out your friend home actually, if you know the better understanding about the location, then you can reach them very quickly. Imagine you don't know where is the location. In his phone, so our friend, he is telling in phone actually, about so-and-so location, so-and-so area, so-and-so plot actually. I don't know, sir. These are all things. If you know, then you can reach the effectively. If you don't know, it takes a lot of time actually. Same thing like that, whenever you are working in a machine learning project, you have to be know about, better understanding about the data. Then you will get a effective outcome actually. All right, we can find correlations. We can find what exactly? Correlations and the general trends and outliers. These are all things actually. Sir, the next one will be data wrangling. This step also called as the data munging. M-U-N-G-G-I-N-G-N-G. Munging also you can say. Data wrangling is the process of cleaning and converting the raw data into useful format. Here is the actual story. Previously, we just know having the missing value. We didn't handle. Go back to our project. Immediately I didn't handle. That is called as, data. We are preparing the data. Mentally we are preparing on a, okay, what is the data format? What data are you having? It is having missing value. Okay, it is having missing value. Later we can handle. That handling step is called as a data wrangling. Data? Are you following everyone? Good. Data wrangling is the process of cleaning and converting the raw data into what exactly, raw data into useful format actually. Let me tell you. It is the process of cleaning the data. It is a process of, what do you mean by that actually? Cleaning the data in the sense, we are having some missing value or else we are having some outlier. We have to drop missing value and we have to drop outlier. Nothing but a cleaning the data. Missing the values, handling the missing values. Next one will be duplicate data. The next one, invalid data. Best example, go for date value format, date column. It's supposed to contain all our date related value, but somewhere something went wrong. Then during conversion, we will get a value error. What error? Then you have to handle by using by using excellent, ma'am. Very good practice. Error equals to coerce actually. Very good, very good. Selecting the variables to, selecting what exactly? Variables to actually. Okay, good. It is not necessary that the data what we have collected is always, in our usage actually. Best example previously I have covered dimensionality reduction. We have collected the data, but there is a column name is a name. Not maybe important actually. It is, don't think like, what we have collected, all data is useful actually. All data is useful. Go to the market, you bought some vegetable. Definitely how to prepare the vegetable. While you are preparing the vegetable, you can lose some. Are you with me or not, sir? Yeah, good. It is not necessary that the data what we have collected, it is always of our use actually. Some of the data may not be useful. Now talk with me. What is the first one? Data collection. Next one, data preparation. Next one, data wrangling. Sir, the next one, train the model. Go back to my father example. During the training, the model can learn different patterns about what exactly? Rules. What do you mean by pattern? Nice. Knowledge actually. We need to use train data set to train the model. Maybe today only I'm going to talk with you. What do you mean by train data set actually? Once data collection is done, data preparation, data wrangling, get ready. It's a right time model training. You need to train. During training, to train the model, there is a separate phase. Phase number 1, phase number 2, section number 1, section number 2, like that actually. We need to use train data set to train the model. The total data set, what we need to do is, we have to split in such a way that 70-30 ratio or else 80-20 ratio, up to you actually. Okay, cool. During the training, model will learn the patterns, also called as the rules actually. The next one is called as a test the model. Once model trained and testing, once the model trained, then testing is required actually. Why testing? To check accuracy. Come again? To check accuracy. One more time. We need to use test data set to test the model. Go back to my father example. Once my father trained me with the training data set, it's the right time for testing. Why my father is planning to test actually? My father wanted to test either really I learned actually, otherwise I acted like this. Yeah, I understand like this actually. Good. Once after model is really trained and tested well, once the model is trained and tested actually, then we need to confirm model is good actually. If the model is producing good result, then we can deploy the model in real time actually. We need to deploy. Wow, good. Chapter steps. What are steps actually? 1 minute life cycle. The first one, easy, right? Data collection, data preparation. The next one, data wrangling. The next one, fourth one, model training, train the model. The next one, test the model. Am I right? The next one, deploy actually. What is the next one, sir? Deploy the model. Model deployment. Good. Very good. Sorry. Yeah, Charanji, exactly. I will talk. Siddiq sir, machine learning sessions almost more than 30. After machine learning, deep learning, after deep learning, NLP, and all other advanced topics actually. Okay, thank you. Sir, till now just a theory. Maybe ML introduction I started on an average, so 2 to 3 days back actually. But till now I have covered kind of some theory. Here onwards, everyday example. Get ready. More interesting and Python code. Back to the Python actually. Are you ready? More interesting, man. If it is Python, I will dance like anything actually. Okay. Let me get ready for dance. Yeah, Power BI SQL also. Sir, as I promised to become as a data scientist, what is required? Everything I will teach actually. I never leave anything. Everything I teach. Let's move on. Where are we? Okay. What is the topic name? Train and test data sets. What is the topic name, sir? Train and test data sets. Okay, good. Train and test data set. Go back to ML steps. Did you remember ML steps actually? Come on, you should remember. You should remember this step actually. Right. Training and testing data set. Exactly. This topic belongs to, step number 4. What exactly, sir? Step number 4 actually. Get ready. This step we are doing practically. Then you will get an idea. Are you with me or not, sir? Go back to my father. He collected the data. He splitted the data. What is the splitting ratio? 70-30. Right. Now we are doing practically actually. Step by step we can move on. Then you will get an idea. The next another 30-minute session is very, very important, sir. Another 30-minute session is very, very important. You will really feel amazing actually. Let's move on. First of all, before entering into the topic practically, I would like to give a small little theoretical introduction. Types of the data set in machine learning. There are mainly 3 types of data set in machine learning, sir. The first one will be trained data set, next one test data set, next one validation validation. Here validation data set is an optional, but training and testing data sets are mandatory. When it comes to validation, it is an optional, madam. The train and test is a mandatory. Let me tell you one small point. Sir, training data set is always big data set. Testing data set always small data set actual. Training data, go back to the 10th class exam. Sir, almost, let us take a science subject. Sir, 20 chapters we prepared. How many chapters? But in exam only 5 questions actually. Are you with me? I mean to say, and that too, we trained almost, I can say, 9 months actually. How many months? But exam, how many hours? That's what you need to be understand. Conclusion of the story, the training period is the more. Testing period is what exactly? Less. When it comes to no data set, the training data set is the, go back to my father example. Yeah, my father, training data set, how much? 70. Yeah, more data set. Testing data set, 30. That is a rule and fundamental. You should not take vice versa. Hey Daniel, training data set, can I take a 30 images? Testing data set, can I take a 70? No. That is a wrong way of, doing the training and testing actually. Why training data set? Train data set is used to train the model. My father have splitted the data set. If anyone, I'm telling again and again my father example. One day I have explained about one of, one day I have explained about one of the topic which is called as my father example. Whoever all missed that day, I'm sorry, sir, you missed a lot actually. That day I made it like a very clear what is a machine learning, these are all. That's what I request you be regular actually. Okay. Train dataset is used to train the model. This is the part of dataset which is used to train the model actually. Whenever you're talking about the train dataset, ensure that it should be dataset from main dataset. It should be dataset from main dataset actually. It should be. Typically, training dataset can contain 60-70 ratio. Sir, here is the point. There is no fixed rule in the industry. The train dataset should be like this: 60%, 65, 70, 75. There is no fixed rule. But according to that experts actually, and you can go for 70. That would be fine actually. The first step would be model should get trained with training data set. During the training, model learns the parameter and underlying concepts from what exactly mean data set. Come on, let me repeat again. The first step is model should get what exactly, sir? I'm sorry. Back to the session. Model should get trained with training data set. During the training, model will learn the patterns, means nothing but a knowledge, and underlying hidden concepts actually. Okay, good. Testing data set. Testing data set is used to test the model. Talk with me. Testing data set is used to simple. Once model training is done, then only when, yeah. I have one small question. Which one is the first, sir? Training is first or testing is first? Always. Once the training is done, then only testing we need to proceed actually. Order matters. What matters? Which one is the first? Which one is the first? Training. Next one? Testing. During the testing, model will understand about the model performance. I mean to say that, we will understand about the performance of the model actually. Size of the test data set is, either you can say 15 to 30% of the total data set. There is no fixed rule. There is no fixed rule. How to decide size of these three data sets actually? Man, let me tell you, quick overview actually. There is no thumb rule, sir, about the choosing the size of the data sets. But according to the experts, go for 70-30. 60-40 very rare. Go for 73-20, 73-27, 75-25, 80-20, like that actually. Like that. According to the experts. In my company, we are taking 70-30 ratio. Man, get ready. We are moving on. Back to the session. Today onwards practical actual. Did I explain Notepad++? Notepad++ I didn't explain. Okay, no worries. I will explain during later I will explain. Focus on this. The first one. We can create an array and split an array actually. Good. In a NumPy, so import NumPy as a np dataset equals to np dot a range actually. To create an array, we have a many functions. Sorry, you can use you can use array function, you can use as array, and you can use a range actually. A range in the sense array range. Talk with me, sir. Array range actually. Range is a predefined function from Python, but arrange is a predefined function from NumPy actually. That's what you need to be understand. Good, let me just try to write here. Import NumPy as np dataset equals to np dot. Ma'am, did you include it in Google Classroom? One day you asked for access, right? You are added, right? Yeah. Arrange actually. Now let me take 10 values. Sorry. Let us print this. Wow. Yeah, we are getting 10 values. We are getting what values? 10 values we are getting. Yeah, we are good to go. Very good. We have a 10 values. How many values? 0, 0, 0 to 9 actually. Yeah, good, move on. We have a function. Function calling assigning into variable means. Come again? Return statement actually. Very good. Wow, very simple, sir. Daniel, think like these are all 10 values. These are all what value? 10 value. My father collected the data. Now, first operation, he wanted to apply shuffle operation. What operation? After shuffling, what is the next operation? Splitting. Talk with me. Splitting. Now, if you wanted to split this data, there is a one predefined function. That function name is a train underscore test underscore split. Function name itself is called as a train underscore test underscore split. Sir, if you call that function, let me show you, the beauty will be. This theory I can talk with you. There is a function is available in so-and-so package actually. sklearn dot model underscore selection train underscore test underscore split. You can call this one actually. Yeah, make a note on this one. Now result equals to, you can call a function a data set. Now let us just try to print result actual. Make a note on this one. Now here is the story. Tim, if you call a function name is a train underscore test underscore split actually. Let me tell you, two operations it will be performed in the backend. Two operation. First operation, shuffling the data by default. Second operation, it will split the data. After shuffling, it split the data into 70-30 ratio by default actual. Then there are two arrays we are going to get. First of all, this one is a single array. We are going to get a two arrays actually. First array, how many values? 70. 70% means 7 value. Next array, how many values? 3 values. That's it actually. Are you with me or not, sir? Good. I mean to say, you no need to do manually like a 70-30. Call a function. Call what exactly? Function. Sir, function. How can I say it is a function actually? All are lowercase, small. And a function can contain underscore symbol, but not class actual. But not what exactly? Class, right. Now let me run this one. Wow. Beautiful. You got a list of two arrays actually. 1 minute. Still it is. Ayo, come on, please. What is the time? Generally, it won't take much time. Friday, right? It is, yeah, good. Let me tell you. Total 10 values. We got a list of two arrays. We got a list of two arrays actually. Two arrays. Now, here is the story. Sir, first of all, can I say data got shuffled actually? Am I right? After data shuffle, from the shuffled data, splitting is happening. What is happening? Splitting is happening, right? Good. This one is, can I say training data set? This one is what data set? Testing data set. Let us run one more time. Exactly. My father went to shop. He bought all. First 5 images are belongs to cat. Next 5 images belongs to dog. Then he applied shuffle operation. What operation, madam? Shuffle operation. After that, he applied splitting. Right here. Manually, my father applied, but in machine learning, you no need to do manually. You just need to call a function. What is the function name? Yo, you're not telling actually. Talk with me. Train underscore test underscore split. Good. Take this one. I know your counter question. If it is 11 values, how it will? I will talk with you. I will talk with you. If it is odd value or even value, how it will be? Train underscore test underscore split. Go on to the next one. Yeah, Daniel, it is a predefined function in SQL and so-and-so package. We need to access this function from so-and-so package. By using this function, we can split the data into the train data set and test data set actually. We are good to go. Yeah, you can call any number of times. It can work accordingly. The next one. Wow. Get ready. Very, very important. Very, very important. The point will be, Tim, let me tell you. The same example I'm going to take. Import numpy as a NP. NP. And data set equals to NP dot what exactly? A range actually. How much values? 10. Now, let me just try to print the data set. One small point, make a note on this one. Once you done aliasing, you should not use original name again actually. You have to use alias name only. Once you done alias, you should not use original name. You have to use what exactly? Alias name only. Otherwise, you will get an error. Name error. What error? Name error. Chudani meeku. Ayyo. Let me run this example. Name error. Why? Because if you are using original name, then why you done alias actually? Are you with me or not, sir? Once you applied alias, rename actually, don't use the original name. Important interview question. During interview, they will try to confuse you. During interview, they will ask, you done alias, can you use original name? No, we should not use it. Then what is the meaning of alias name actually? Now, Chappan, what is the name I need to use? NP. Call the function. Call what exactly function? I will ask one question, hold on. Call this function. This function calling, let us just try to provide here data set actually. I will understand your Python knowledge actually. I will understand your Python what exactly knowledge. See here, a function calling we are assigning into one variable. We are assigning into what exactly? One variable. One variable. Now that variable is nothing but it is giving the result as a list of two arrays. List of what exactly? Two arrays. I can say list of array number 1, comma, array number 2. Sir, I wanted to print only this array. What I need to do? Chapandi, what I need to do? I wanted to print only this one. What I need to do? Only one person responded actually. Sir, pure Python logic, sir. Only Siddiq sir told, Charan told actually. Why not others? I'm wondering actually. Can I say by using index you can access actually? Yeah, please. This one should be a of 0. A of what exactly? 0. Then this one should be print of a of 1. A of what exactly? 1 actually. Yeah, good. Then you are separating train data set and test data set. I'm sorry, let me tell you. All you guys, cool warning. Cool warning. All you guys are good listeners actually. I really appreciate your discipline, regular to the session, but you're not a good practitioners actually. What do you mean by practitioner? Just listening is not enough actually. There is a next step. That next step is nothing but what exactly, you have to be a good practitioner. Every point you have to be remember and you have to be practice and keep on daily you have to do the revision. That helps you. Single point also you should not miss actually. Anyway, I really appreciate actually. You're at least coming for this session. Yeah, good. Sir, can I tell you here train underscore test underscore split is returning one single variable. It is returning single variable. Okay, hold on. Case number 1. In case number 1, train underscore test underscore split function is returning single value, single variable actually. I mean to say a equals to like this. A equals to like this. A equals to like this. Good. Let us go for scenario number 2. Hey Daniel, I don't have a patience. I wanted to print index actually. We can do one thing actually. What we can do, Can somebody explain about this line? A comma B. A comma what exactly? B. This where I have covered in Python. This where I have covered actually. Any idea? Take 1 minute time, don't worry. I will not give any warning actually. Miriam bhaypadoddu. Take one thing. Exactly. Very good, ma'am. Very nice actually. Ayyo, sir, Charan sir, awesome. You are very good in practice. Piyush sir, Sahu, sir, you are excellent actually in terms of the practice. Why? Because that's what by looking at the code you need to be understand. Don't try to look at the advanced topics actually. First of all, what we covered, be strong in that area. By looking at this line, we have to think like, this one is a function call. We are assigning into two variable. We are assigning into, it is called as a function can return multiple variables, multiple values. What exactly? See, in Python, I have covered, why I have covered in Python, this is the topic we are using in machine learning actually. I wanted to make that bridge. If you want, go back to the Python. Sir, our Python material is designed, I have designed in such a way that, I keep in mind in machine learning actually. Yeah, make a note actually. Function can return multiple values. చూడండి ఇక్కడ point చూడండి. See, yeah, a function calling we have assigned into what exactly? Two variable. Today is the same topic actually. Wow, this is seriously amazing. Function calling we are assigning into how many variables? Two variables. Very great. Did you understand? Are you clear? Good. Now, what you can do directly here actually, print of A and print of, చెప్పండి sir, print of B. Yeah, we are good to go. Case number 2. Case number 2. Case number 2. This function is still capable. This function is returning. This function can return. Okay, can return two values also. What exactly mean? Two values, or you can also call as a variable. What do you mean by that? A comma b equals to a comma what exactly? B equals to function call. This one is still valid example actually. This one is still valid example. Conclusion of the story: a function can return two values or two variables. If a function is returning two variables, then we need to assign two variables. If a function is returning three values, then we need to assign three variables actually. Yeah, tell me, ma'am. Correct. Two variables. Tuple actually. List. Forcefully they are converting into the list actually. Right. So I mean to say, if you are assigning into single variable, they are storing into the list forcefully. They are not making like good comparison. I understand your counter question actually. Did you understand? Nice valid point actually. There is a great question from offline time. What is the question? Array Daniel, if this function is returning multiple variables, if you are assigning into single variable, then there is a little comparison. It should be written tuple, but forcefully they are returning list of all values. List of what exactly? All values. I'm sorry. Now, but let me tell you, according to that real-time standard, okay, real-time standard, variable name should not be a comma b. Variable name should be like this actually. What is the variable name? You know, sir. The variable name is what exactly you know? X train and X test actually. First variable name is called as a capital X underscore train. Second variable name is called as a capital X underscore test actually. I will talk with you later why. Slowly by slowly, we are entering into the machine learning terminology. I wanted to hear from you. Whenever you are calling train underscore test underscore split function, this function can return two variables. How many variable? First variable you can say as a, second variable you can still say as a b, but instead of a comma b, you have to give one fixed name. That name will be something like a pi name. What name actually? Pi, right? The fixed name can be, first variable should be x train, second variable should be x test actually. Meeku ardhayindha leda sir? Good. Let's take this one. Now here it should be, talk with me, x underscore train comma x underscore chapal sir, test actual, x underscore train and x underscore test. Then online team, are you following till now? Are you clear? Why? Because this one is a major step, sir. This one is a major step actually. Nice. You are able to understand. Take this example. Come on, you can ask any question, sir. Here onwards more interesting. Can I ask a question? X train total how many values? 7. X test how many values, madam? 3 values. Good. Yeah, here is the story. Sometimes by default ratio, what is the ratio? 70-30. Conclusion of this story, sir, you know what? Whenever you are calling this function, 1 minute, there is a one question from online team. Let me look into that actually. You will get an idea. Rishi sir, when we did the functions or whoops in Python, how we will use these Python techniques in machine learning actually? Sir, first of all, whenever you are learning about the Python functions and whoops actually, syntax is the matter. Syntactically, you have to learn actually. What do you mean by syntax? Can I tell you one small example? Yeah, it's okay. Let me tell you. Remember this line actually. Remember this line. Okay. DEF. Let me tell you, I'm just trying to writing a one function. Good. And here A equals to 10 and B equals to 20. Now return A comma B. Now here X comma Y. X comma what exactly? Y. Rishi function you need to call. Here what exactly happened? If a function having return statement, if that function is returning two variables actually, while you are calling the function, you need to assign two variable. Syntactically, you have to be strong first actually. Then today I have explained another point. What is that point actually? See, both points are almost similar. That comparison matter actually. That comparison, yeah, Rishi is the function like a train underscore test underscore split. It is okay, no parameter, having parameter, that is still okay. But look at the left hand side. First variable, second variable. Yeah, first variable and second variable. Rishi Sarji, did you understand? That's the great comparison. I'm sorry, Daniel will do. I can compare like that actually. Ayo, sorry, sir. No response from your side actually. I need one response. Yeah, good, great. Next question, Siddiq sir. Sir, train underscore test underscore return, sir. List of arrays, sir. Multiple values in a tuple are correct actually. Sir, it is a list of arrays. List of couple of arrays. Two arrays actually. Not a tuple. It is a list of arrays. Siddiq Sarji. That's it. Little comparison. See, left hand side two variables, left hand side two variables, right hand side function call, right hand side function call. That's it. That's it, madam. Move to the next one. Okay. Hello, Daniel. Whenever I'm calling this function, total how many operations are performing in the backend actually? Operation number one, by default shuffle operation. Bonus actually. By default, I didn't ask do the shuffle, but it is doing by default actually. The next one. Very good. Splitting the data. What is the next one? Splitting the data. That splitting the data, we are getting two variables. Wow, how many variables? The first one is called as a train. The next one is called as a, wow, quite interesting. X train, X test. Train data set, test data set. The two, by default, it is giving the ratio. What is the ratio, sir? Yeah, that's what you need to be understand. 70-30 ratio. Oh my God. Such a great operations it is, seems to be one function, one shot, three birds actual. One function call. You are simply calling train underscore test underscore split. Get ready first to shuffle operation it will do. Preparing the data. Splitting the data, I mean to say. Then the third operation will be 70-30 ratio. By default it is doing. By default it is doing actually. This one is the default ratio. What ratio, sir? Default ratio. Yeah. Here is the question. Question number one. Question number one. Array Daniel, here 70 you are telling, right? Sir, by default 70 is train data set. Okay. Train data set. By default 30 is what data set? You know, Chaptara? Test data set. Talk with me. Test data set. Now here is the question number one. Question number one will be, Daniel, I'm looking for 40% belongs to the test data set. 40% I'm looking for what exactly? Test data set. Is it possible? Absolutely possible, sir. Absolutely possible. You're talking about the 40% test data set. What is the remaining actually? 60. 60% belongs to? Very good. Train data set actually. Train data set. If you wanted to divide the data in this manner, if you wanted to divide the data in this case actually, what we need to do, you know? What we need to do, you know? Em cheyalo telusa meeku? If you want, I can implement example, you will get an idea. Come on, very simple. Import. Are you feeling boring? No option. If you feel bored, also no option actually, right? You have to listen, that's it. Data set equals to np dot arrange actually. ఏం చేయలేము సార్, ఎందుకంటే you paid the fee, you have to listen, that's it actually. Small update, tomorrow no session. Tomorrow no session actually. Okay, cool. You can call train underscore test underscore split actually. And here, చెప్పండి. Yeah, good. So let me just try to write import actually. Thank you, boss. You guys from Karnataka, right? So you learn Telugu? Telugu నేర్చుకున్నారా? Seriously? Slowly by slowly. Okay, I will teach Telugu also. If you are having any questions, you can ask me. Okay, cool. X underscore train. The next one will be X underscore test actually. Yeah, we are good to go, man. Where are we? Yeah, good. Now let me just try to print X train actually. Then next let me just try to print X test actually. Wow. Sir, 70-30 ratio. Look at this one. 70-30. But Daniel, testing data set, I need 40. Testing data set, I need how much actually? 40%. Then what we need to do, ఏం చేయాలో తెలుసా మీరు? ఇక్కడికి రండి. Sir, my favorite syntax. What is that? Yeah, here also keyword argument. Test underscore size equals to, you can just try to specify 0.4 or 4. Okay, 4. 0.4 also can specify. I will talk with you. 4. Indirectly, whenever you are calling this function, you are talking about only test underscore size. You are talking about only. Let me tell one small example. Imagine this is on weekly once or twice. This is used to happen in my childhood actually. This was happen. My father has 2 sons. First son name is a Prasad. Second son name is a Daniel. 2 sons actually. Prasad is my brother, big brother. My father on Monday, he told, dear sons, I bought 10 chocolates. How many chocolates? I kept on the table. Then you both can share each other. You both can share what exactly? Each other. Then my father left the chocolates nearby table and he left actually. Sir, let me tell you, my stomach is a big stomach, but my brother's stomach is the small one actually. Then I told to my brother, your portion is the 4 chocolates. Your portion how many? 4 chocolates. Then do I need to tell explicitly remaining is mine actually? Exactly here it is happening in the same. You are talking about the only test data set and remaining data set by default belongs to. Exactly. I hope you understand. Good. Let me run this example. Now here, okay, very good. Test data set 4 values you are going to get actually. Train data set how much actually, sir? 60% of the data. మీకు అర్థమైందా లేదా సార్? Good. Now can I ask you one question if you really understand this? Test underscore size. Ayyo, sorry. Keyword argument. My favorite syntax actually. Good. Hold on. Let me ask you one question. During interview, I will ask this question. 4 means how much percent? 40%. 7. You tell me valid or invalid actually. Invalid. Very good. Why? Yeah, very good. Train data set should be always bigger than what big data set, and test data set should be always. Of course, no error. Even if you run this example, it never throw error, but not a good practice, madam. We should not provide like that actually. We should not provide. Right. We should not provide. Let me run this example. We are good to go. Yeah, see. Can I change this name actually? Can you change keyword argument? My favorite syntax, will you change? What is error? Type error. What is the description? Yeah, seems to be chala రోజులైంది కదా. A long back we had this error actually. Yeah, see. The same story, same cinema. Come here, type error, unexpected keyword argument. That's what actually. In Python, I highlighted this error. till it is traveling with machine learning also. Trust me, deep learning also. Trust me, Gen AI also. 2030 also. Are you with me or not, sir? 2030 also. 2050 also. Everywhere this error will come. That's what we have to be strong in syntax first, actually. Strong in syntax first. Okay, back to the session. Online team, I need response from everybody who joined for today's session. Let me read all your names. All your names. Bhavita sir, Srinath, Charan, Josna, Muhammad sir. Please respond everybody. Are you following or not, sir? I need one response from anyone. I know you are following, but I wanted to see either you are active or inactive actually. Come on, only few members. What happened? Why not everyone actually? Yeah, good. Sir, still few guys are not responding. What happened? Thank you. Thank you. Then it's the right time. Let me take a control actually. Let me take a control. Good. These are all very easy. Test underscore size equals to what exactly? 6. Now the next one. Team, you can still provide train underscore size also. You can still provide what exactly? Train underscore size also. What is the remaining? Remaining belongs to the, you no need to tell. You can tell either one actually, right? Take this one. You can take this one. Either, but in real time, we are using test underscore size only. In real time, we are using what exactly? I will tell you the reason also. I will tell you the reason also. Why we are not using, hold on. First off, let me clear about this one actually. Train size, how much I am telling actually? 6 actually, right? But these are all very easy, sir. Please understand. Yeah. Train underscore, how much, train data set, how much you are telling actually? 6 means 60% of the data. In real time, why you are using test underscore size, because imagine there is a 1 crore values. How many value? 1 crore value. Collecting train data set is easy or collecting test data set is easy? Talk with me. Test. Why? Because, yeah, exactly. That's the reason. That's the reason in real time we have to use only train underscore size always actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. Always we have to use what exactly? Test underscore size. Yeah. Sir, we didn't start an algorithm. We are playing with the data. There is a step. We are giving left and right for one step actually. What is that step, Yeah, step number is splitting the data set. We are giving left and right actually. I mean to say, we are calling a function. Function name is a train underscore test underscore split. And you are able to understand these are all. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. We are good to go. Okay, very good. I like this question. Sir, what I mean to say that is, go back. We have two options here. Either this you can provide, either above you can provide. But in real time, this one we are using, recommended actually. I would like to say this one is 1 and this one will be 2. 2 actually. In real time to split the data, we are using test underscore size, but not train underscore size. I will tell you the reason. Question, why? The question will be, let me tell you one small point. Sir, would have on an average 10 value? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 values would you have actually. Think like, would have a 10 value. Now, here if you have given test underscore size equals to 4, counting 4 values is very easy. Okay, then your task is done very quickly. But imagine if you have given train underscore size actually, sir, You need to count 6 values actually, not a joke. It takes a lot of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, automatically 6 actually. Now let me tell you, it is taking on an average 10 seconds time actually, but it is taking on an average, can I say 20 seconds time. Now, conclusion of the story, think like crores of records. This is just a matter of 10, that is okay. Think like crores of records. It takes a lot of time if you are providing train underscore size actually. Am I clear? Siddiq Sarji. Yeah, processing time, you point of view. You told nice sentence actual. Yeah, exactly. Can I tell you? These are all little things no one ever deliver actually. No trainer never tell. Trust me. Regarding the train underscore test underscore split, only 5 minutes they can talk actually, but completely one session I can talk actually. Very, very important. Great, great going actually. Yeah, good, good. Cool, cool, cool. I wanted to hear from you. Today we are learning one function. What is the function name? Train underscore test underscore split actually. Train test split also we can say, but underscore just for memorizing purpose we are telling. Good. Let's move on. Yeah, good. You can provide. Team, one more option also. Instead of 4, you can provide 0.4. That is still fine. 0.4. Percentage wise you are telling. Test underscore size equals to what exactly? 0.4. That is valid. Move on to the next one. Here you can tell train underscore size equals to 0.6 also valid actually. I have one small question for you. Can somebody explain about this line? Yeah. There is a function having two parameters. Parameter number 1, parameter number 2. Function calling, you are assigning into two variables. Means backend it is having return statement which is returning two values. Make a note on this. That is such a beautiful statement actually. By looking at that line, telling the point means not a joke actually. First of all, if you are master in return keyword, then only you can tell actually. If you don't know master, if you don't know return keyword actually, then you cannot tell. Meeku answer రాదు అసలు actually. Sir, look at my screen. This one is again quite interesting point actually. What is the point you know? In real time, we never ever apply this kind of technique. First of all, two keyword arguments. Daniel, can I apply train underscore size and test underscore size actually? Sir, first of all, why? Because if you apply one, automatically it is happening in the second one. Here, 2 points. You are wasting the resources. You are counting the train and you are counting test also. One more point will be, imagine, go back to my father example. My father told, sons, I bought 10 chocolates. I bought how many? 10 chocolates. Then 10 means what is the sharing ratio? 5, 5. 5 is mine and 5 is my brother. But here, imagine we have shared 4 chocolate and my brother for 4 chocolate actually. Remaining 2 is we are throwing into the dustbin. We are living actually. Indirectly, don't waste the data. If you are telling 4 comma 4, sir, 20% of the data you are wasting actually. This one is a wrong approach. This one is what exactly? Are you with me or not, sir? But still, I mean, syntactically it is valid actually. You can just try to provide train underscore size equals to 4, test underscore size equals to what exactly? 4 actually. Online team, did you understand? This we never ever apply, but syntactically it is valid actually. Syntactically it is valid actually. Ayyo sir, let me tell you one small good news. Today example, whatever thing I am telling, you have to practice it today itself only. Otherwise, gone case. Right? If you want to stop your dinner also today, that is okay. One day nothing is wrong. Do this practice actually. తినపోతే ఇంకా అదొక రోజు. Somebody texting, I never stop actually. That's okay, sir. Cool. Easy, sir. Very easy. Oh, Daniel, please explain this line. How can you skip this example? Positional argument. Keyword argument. Keyword argument. That's it. We have to give variable name only this fixed actually. Daniel, why? I can talk later. There is a reason. There is a time actually. During once I started machine learning, madam, I will start actually. Take this example. Take this one. We are using two keyword arguments. Next example. This is again quite interesting example. What is example, you know? Sir, first of all, we have a total 10 values only. How many values? 10 values only. If you wanted to share, equal share. See, I'm telling, you know, 4% of the 40% of the data set belongs to trained data set. What is the remaining? What is the remaining? 60. You have to give either here 60 or small actually, but how can you give 10 actually? If you are giving 10 in the sense 100% of the data. What data? Now this one is the error. Why? Because you know calculation is mismatch actually. Calculation is what exactly happens, sir. You can just have to come here. I am here giving as a 4 and here as a I need to give either 6 or less than 6. Kada? But how can you give 10 actually? Then you will get a value error. Come on, look at this one. Yeah, value error. Value error. Hey, Daniel, test underscore size should be, you know, so equals to 10 should be either positive or smaller than value actually. Otherwise, you know, you will get a value error. First of all, mismatch calculation. Calculation is mismatch actually. మీకు అర్థమైందా లేదా సార్ గుడ్ I hope I need to update this material, but yeah, oh, value error also I have given here. Okay, okay, cool. Can I ask a question? Whenever you are calling this function, how many operations are performing? 3 operations. First one, shuffling. Next one, splitting. Third one, ratio. What is the ratio? That's it. Default ratio. Can I customize? You can. Then you need to, if you wanted to customize the ratio, you need to use keyword arguments. You need to use good, great understanding. You guys are really very good. You guys are good listeners. Reach to the next step also. That is called as a good practitioner actually. All right. Maybe I can continue in the next one. But before continuing the next one, great example. The next example is the great example. I request you till demo 9 you have to practice. Then only demo 10 you can easy to understand. And then next session I will cover one more time. These are all things actually you will get an idea. Is it okay for you? Yeah. We done today's session. And let me upload the material, you will get an idea. You know, demo 10, I need to continue. This one is a continue and it's my signature, Daniel. Let's move on. Tomorrow, no session. I already updated actually. Tomorrow, no session. Tomorrow, no session. Enjoy the holiday. Again, Sunday, do we have a session? Sir, please. Come on, start preparing these are all. I hope I need to upload life cycle. Sir, our material, PDF material, it helps a lot and lot actually. So don't neglect the material. Our material will talk with you in my options also. You can hear, you know, my voice somewhere actually, whenever you are reading our material. Ayyo, sir, the session went very nicely. We forget time also. I thought 15 minutes I need to take mock interview. But session is very good, right? Chappan sir. It's very good actually. Otherwise, I feel. Let me upload the next one also. Maybe in the next session, I will take mock interview. Good news, in the next session, we are starting the machine learning algorithm. We are starting. Get ready. One first algorithm we are going to start actually. Jayesh, sir, please check the first part of ML PDF material uploaded course I have checked today, but I have not found it actually. Sir, is it right? Sir, Jayesh sir, maybe you have checked with mobile, check with web actually. Sometimes mobile, mobile is what exactly misfire actually. Sometimes refresh may not happen. Always check with the web. In your laptop, you can log in and you can cross verify. I'm sure every material is there. Okay, cool. Sometimes even I have noticed this, people are trying to finding with the mobile that app is not updated actually, it is misfiring. There are some results. Thank you. We done today's session. Online team, we'll catch again in the next session. Thank you so much everybody. Thank you.